Turning your app into a business can seem like a daunting task. To date, over 1 million apps have earned money through ads using AdMob. Let's try demystifying the process. To serve ads in your apps, start with an ad network that provides you with the best global performance. AdMob is powered by ads directly from Google Ads and other third-party ad buyers on Google's ad exchange. This ensures you're always showing high-quality ads in your apps. We support many different ad formats, including banner, interstitial, rewarded video, and native. They serve all types of ad content, including playable ads and video ads. Banners are fixed-size ads, while interstitials are full-page ads that appear at natural transition points. If this is your first time using AdMob, we recommend starting out with the banner and interstitial ad formats. Our native format delivers ads that match the visual style of your content while still being distinguishable as ads. This provides a near seamless integrated experience in your app. Our rewarded ad format is popular among gaming apps. It allows you to reward your users with in-app items when they watch the ad. The rewarded ad format can even help keep your users engaged for longer periods of time. To use any of these formats, first start by setting up your app in AdMob. Then, create your ad unit and specify the ad format. Next, implement the SDK, add the provided code snippet to your app, and ensure that you follow AdMob policies. You're now ready to start serving ads and earning revenue. The AdMob platform offers more than just access to ad revenue from Google and third-party partners. For example, you may want to promote your new app in your existing apps so your current users can easily discover them. This is where you might want to try our campaigns feature. Some developers use more than one ad network to source their ads through a feature called mediation. Mediation is an advanced feature that includes tools and options to optimize and maximize revenue from those ad networks. You can also seamlessly integrate with Google Analytics for Firebase, a free app measurement solution that provides insight on app usage and user engagement. By pairing Google Analytics for Firebase data with AdMob data, you can further optimize your ads and user experience. After connecting to Firebase, AdMob's app dashboard displays all your revenue, including in-app purchases and mediation data, allowing you to fully understand how users react to the ads you show. So start using AdMob today and maintain a satisfying user experience in your app. For more information on how AdMob can help you earn more from your apps, check out our Help Center and the Google Developers documentation.
Different shades, different moods. But somehow, we just click. We all move through life differently. Chasing dreams, finding calm, and growing in our own ways. For some, their energy burns brightest when they play. For others, calm is where their focus finds its rhythm. And for a few, growth simply happens when the mind is at ease. But even in our differences, we're all connected by the things that hold us steady or have our backs. No matter the hue, there's a color that feels like you. So let me ask you this. What's your color? Hey, where's your safe place? A place where ideas ignite, where laughter lingers, where work feels light. This is mine, and I'm not gatekeeping it. A chair isn't just a chair. It carries me through wins, through setbacks, through every step forward. And a desk isn't just a desk. It rises with me, stands tall when I do. Through triumphs, through trials, this space keeps me growing. This is my safe place. Home, playground, grounds where I stand. This is TT Racing Home Grounds. For every dream I chase, every battle I face, TT Racing has my back. So I'll ask again, where's your safe place?
GG bro! Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Turning your app into a business can seem like a daunting task. To date, over 1 million apps have earned money through ads using AdMob. Let's try demystifying the process. To serve ads in your apps, start with an ad network that provides you with the best global performance. AdMob is powered by ads directly from Google Ads and other third-party ad buyers on Google's Ad Exchange. This ensures you're always showing high-quality ads in your apps. We support many different ad formats, including banner, interstitial, rewarded video, and native. They serve all types of ad content, including playable ads and video ads. Banners are fixed-size ads, while interstitials are full-page ads that appear at natural transition points. If this is your first time using AdMob, we recommend starting out with the banner and interstitial ad formats. Our native format delivers ads that match the visual style of your content while still being distinguishable as ads. This provides a near seamless integrated experience in your app. Our rewarded ad format is popular among gaming apps. It allows you to reward your users with in-app items when they watch the ad. The rewarded ad format can even help keep your users engaged for longer periods of time. To use any of these formats, first start by setting up your app in AdMob. Then, create your ad unit and specify the ad format. Next, implement the SDK, add the provided code snippet to your app, and ensure that you follow AdMob policies. You're now ready to start serving ads and earning revenue. The AdMob platform offers more than just access to ad revenue from Google and third-party partners. For example, you may want to promote your new app in your existing apps so your current users can easily discover them. This is where you might want to try our campaigns feature. Some developers use more than one ad network to source their ads through a feature called mediation. Mediation is an advanced feature that includes tools and options to optimize and maximize revenue from those ad networks. You can also seamlessly integrate with Google Analytics for Firebase, a free app measurement solution that provides insight on app usage and user engagement. By pairing Google Analytics for Firebase data with AdMob data, you can further optimize your ads and user experience. After connecting to Firebase, AdMob's app dashboard displays all your revenue, including in-app purchases and mediation data, allowing you to fully understand how users react to the ads you show. So start using AdMob today and maintain a satisfying user experience in your app. For more information on how AdMob can help you earn more from your apps, check out our Help Center and the Google Developers documentation.
So, so hi guys, my name is Tui. So bago tayo mag-start, balikan muna natin ang previous episode kung saan pinag-usapan natin ang first ever PGDX soundtrack. Siyempre, ang level up sa PGDX at PGDX cosplay competition na may prize pool na 100K.
Yes, and tonight, ang spotlight naman natin for the creativity, talent, at original ideas for the Filipino indie game developers.
So, manonood tayo ngayon ng gameplay clips mula sa Indie Game Stars at magbibigay tayo ng fun and honest reaction kasamang ating mga special guests.
Yes, ito yung hinihintay natin. Ito na sila.
Yun!
So, please welcome ang ating mga guests, Stratego, Kira Kira Cat, and KOG Gaming!
Hey!
Palakpan naman dyan! Wow, ang ganda ng ating mga background!
So, welcome sa PGDX
Welcome,
Podcast.
welcome.
So,
Ayan.
ready na ba kayong manood, mag-react, at makilala ang iilan at exciting games from Indie Game Stars?
Yes. So, syempre, bago natin magsimula yan, Krish, no? Pakilala
Oo.
muna natin, syempre, ang ating mga guests.
All right, I guess I'll start. My name is Stratego. I'm a variety streamer from the Philippines. I play a lot of games, ranging from fighting games to narrative driven games. And I'm just pretty excited to be here.
And
my name is Kira Cat, your favorite fifth dimensional magical girl. I'm a VTuber, cosplayer, event host, voice actress, and so much more. Nice to be here.
Tumingin
Okay.
tayo.
Okay. And last, I'm KOG Gaming. You can call me KOG. I'm mostly content for Just Dance and Ubisoft partner for Just Dance. And of course, a representative for Cebol team for the Asian Games for Puyo Champions.
Wow naman. So talaga pinaghahandaan mo na, no, KOG, no?
Yes.
Kailangan na, ready na ba yun? Ready.
Ready pa, pero
Ready.
training pa.
So ito, our first segment kasi manonood tayo ng mga gameplay videos from the indie game stars.
So, we have 15 games lined up, pero gagamit tayo ng spin the wheel and mamimili lang tayo ng only 5.
Yes, only 5 lang. So
Yes.
magre-react kayo kung ano yung mga
So,
initial comments or what.
reactions.
So after the gameplay then, hingin natin, yes, yung impression. And then, ano yung mga favorite elements and possible suggestions from ating mga.
So, viewers, makisali rin kayo. So, comment your reaction and tell us kung anong game ang gusto ninyong subukan. So, it's our first spin. So, let's see which indie game stars we're watching first.
So eto na.
Oh, wait. Okay. Ooh!
Ooh.
Oh, pwede.
Pwede.
Okay, okay.
Naalala ko yung ano,
Tama, tama.
so it does look like a very good game. It does look like a mobile game as well.
I really like na in the realm of casual games, we have a lot of like Filipino representation coming out now, and the artwork is super cute. Oh no, wawa naman siya. I love, yan, nakaka-nostalgia factor. Uso yun ngayon na with media.
Yung nagsisipa
Oo.
pa ba ngayon?
Oo naman, meron
I think meron pa din eh. Kahit lalo sa mga ano, yung mga sa schools, meron mga ganyan din, mga sipa din.
Sports.
Mga
ganyan
sports.
na rin.
Kahit free time, pwede ka maglaro ng sipa, no, diba?
Yes.
Oh, yun
Ito.
na.
Ito yung isa pa. Meron pa tayong isa pa ha. So ready na tayo sa second game natin.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm
We are
ready.
ready.
Natin
I'm
kung
ready.
ano pa.
We're ready. We're
For
ready.
the second spin.
So like you can see the. Oh wait.
Wow.
So there's a
Oh my
scenario. Oh wait.
Lapu-lapu.
Ha?
So it's like a Filipino what's it called? A Filipino. Oh wait.
Ang cute!
Wait. This is like parang methodology ba
Swan
yun?
well.
Ah, so
I like that you have an exploration aspect, and then you can have like, wait, wonders of the world natin yan.
Sabi na kasi parang Filipino methodology or something. May mga
Ah.
places din about
Yeah.
So there's a storyline. There's a storyline of this game.
Very nice. And makikita naman natin sa graphics and how the gameplay works. It's kind of unique.
Oh, there's like a puzzle aspect, kind of like yung
Yep.
sa Talos principle a little bit with
Yep.
like the. Wait,
Tikba lang.
Oh,
May arsikuno pa.
So there's a lot of there's a lot of bosses there. Boss. Ay,
Oh, parang mga boss na rin.
Oh, okay, gets. So it's kind of like we're using indigenous tattoo symbols as sort of like attack moves as well. That's actually a really fascinating way to incorporate culture and also gameplay. That's really unique. I love that.
So every like it's like a mobile game. Oh, you can see that like, there's a word there. It's like from Dark Souls. There's a word there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of Dark Souls.
So cool. I like.
Parang ganda.
There's a magic system.
Yes.
There's like a written magic system with symbols. Kind of like if you yung anime recently na magic, yung sa ano. I'm so bad with names right now. Yung yeah, no, Apothecary Diaries, yung the white hat Ghibli. Oh my God.
So the mark of the ancestors.
My kind of game. This
Abangan
is my
nila
kind of
yan.
game.
Yes, abangan din nila yan.
We're
And
so
the
excited
best
for
is
this.
So cool.
So, nasa halfway na tayo. Let's spin on the third game. So, ano pang start natin?
Grabe yan, grabe.
Oo nga eh.
Yun yung abangan ko eh, sayang eh. Pero, go. Okay. Wait.
Wow.
So, it's a telephone. Telephone, no?
What's the title of the game? Dark Twilight?
Dark
Dark
Twilight.
Twilight.
Dark Island.
Your wife.
So, it's like...
It's giving Resident Evil vibes, no? A little bit. Like, you know, Resident Evil vibes a little bit. Why are you here?
I think...
Horror-ish aspect. Oh, yun nga.
Yeah, yung mga ano, may mga skeleton din eh.
Nakakatakot bigla nung sa labas. Yung parang labas
Oh, wait.
niya,
Mm-mm.
parang killing.
So,
Maybe Silent Hill-ish-esque type of, like, major Silent Hill.
Survival
Oh,
horror
survival horror.
scenario.
Yeah.
survival horror. Pero ang tanong, sa yung health bar, that's the question.
I will not stop you. Salamat, Pagi. Ay, sorry.
So,
I like
Dark
it. Grabe yung
Twilight,
anong kalaban,
isa rin
ah.
sa Abangan nila yan.
I really like this.
Mm-mm.
Ang galing, ang galing, galing.
That was cool.
Yes.
So ano pa? Meron pa tayo pang apat.
Yep.
There
One more
is
spin.
One more.
one more. Or maybe two more, right?
Parang haba,
What's that?
no?
Lahat nakakatakot ah.
Wait! Oh my... Ikaw na.
Ikaw na.
This is your
Diba?
game.
It's your game na. Sige, it's your time to shine.
Ano nyo naman, spoiler naman, pero yeah, so this is Bloodbreaker. I have some personal ties to this sort of game because like, if you guys are into like Castlevania style games
Yeah,
or like
Metroidvania.
roguelikes, yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, so this is Ayana, she's like the main character. So it's like an anime sort of like Castlevania game. And like, I do
so
voice,
nice.
yeah, I do voice some of the characters in there. Yeah, hi.
Ay,
Lord drop.
ay, sample.
Sample. It's not in this trailer, but I played two vampire sisters named Stakushi and parang sounds like Stakushi and Joanna. Parang ano yung Beanie ba yun?
Sige
Parang
nga,
gano'n.
sample nga, sample.
Okay.
Sige, sample.
Ew, who's that? It doesn't matter. She's going to die soon. Parang gano'n.
Oh,
Yeah.
galing.
Oh, thank
Pwede
you.
na.
Gonna sneak peek. Oh my gosh. Pero yeah,
Pwede na.
my best fun fact about this game is it's made by one developer. Siya gumawa ng art, ng programming, ng everything. And then like, shout out kay Butch Dakanay for the composition of the music. Ang galing, ang galing.
I like it.
Yeah,
Maganda siya.
yeah,
Ang ganda
it's
ng
amazing.
concept. Diba?
The lore itself, is it based from Filipino folklore?
Oh no. So this one is kind of more of like, they're more vampire adjacent
Right,
sort of
right.
lore and stuff like that. It looks like yung san, diba?
Parang ano eh, Attack of Titans yung ano eh.
Oo, diba?
Attack of Titans eh.
Yes.
Pero ba't malaki, ang tanong, ba't ang laki ng ulo?
It's scary though. Like,
Asking the
Parang
hard
iba yung
question.
yung na yung the boss.
So wait,
Yan na ba yung
there's
parang the boss?
there's a lot of mobs like mages or something. So what are the mobs about?
Teka lang, hindi ako nag-developer. Ako yung voice
Ay!
Voice acting lang.
acting.
okay, that explains it.
But I really like yung, kasi I'm a fan of Metroidvania genre. I remember there's a Filipino indie game which is, what is it? Tears Ascension, Volunteers Ascension, which is similar to this, but they do use Filipino folklore. And quite honestly, I'm pretty much excited into this. This is by far, for me, the best that we have seen in this indie games.
Yes.
Grabe. Talagang ano siya, parang ang dami rin yung mga elements, no? Yung mga ano siya eh. Di ba? Gamit, what pa? Powers. Di ba?
I'm particularly interested dun sa story. you mentioned about it being a vampire story, and as you can see, it heavily ties on dun sa Castlevania lore, obviously. And yeah, pretty good.
So-
pretty good.
So viewers, type your suggested tagline. Yan. May comments tayo kasi later, shoutout natin yan.
Shout out.
Yeah.
So, last spin for our final featured title. Ay,
Yes,
last two.
last two.
Last two. So, last two na pala.
So ito pa, meron pa. So, pagpasahero,
Para po.
ano ba?
Ay, ang cute!
Wait!
Ang cute naman yun.
Ang cute!
Parang pwede siya sa mga kids.
Pero parang siya hindi siya ano eh. Paano namamadali yung mga ibang tao eh. Di ba?
So it's kind of
Deal
like
with
a
back.
it's kind of like a
Deal with
sandbox
bagyo.
game na casual na medyo cute yung graphics.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Parang I get it because of like parang may dadaan ka, like you need to complete the course. Or yeah. And also you can see that yung kanina yung bar is like a stamina.
Bakit ang daming space dun sa LRT?
Sa MRT ang dami,
Wrong floor. Mali.
pasahero.
Oo.
Dapat
So,
punuan
ano
doon.
siya, parang simple lang siya. Pwede siya sa kids, di ba?
Yeah,
Ang cute.
Ang cute,
Parang
very
pag gusto
cute.
mo lang magpatulog, sige, maglalaro ako pasahero.
Yeah.
Parang gusto natin makita. Ayan. And our last,
Spin.
ito spin Last.
Tan taran tan tan
Parang
tan
alam mo kasi yung
tan.
mananalo no?
Uy,
Ay, oh. Pitchfork,
Perfect.
Pitchfork.
pitchfork,
Ano ba? Ang
perfect.
hirap. Parang ang hirap.
Hindi siya
Pitchfork.
Hindi siya
Pitchfork. Perfect. Pitchfork. Perfect.
Tama ba? Tama yung
So that's a game.
Yes.
It's a tongue twister.
Oh, that is so pretty.
I love the art styles.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's a story on itself, the story of the game.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that reminds me of one game. I forgot the title. Then there's a lot of, may mga buffs din sila actually, mga weapons. I think pang connection nata from ZZZ kasi parang ganyan din yung itsura. Alam mo yun, no? Parang arcade tapos ganyan yung gameplay niya.
Yeah. Or like yung mga parang games na parang like top-down na Binding of Isaac or something like that. Sort of style, like fighting like different hordes and things. But there seems to be like some sort of like magic casting spells and stuff to it. Boss fight music! I love
Talaga meron pang
that!
ganyan. May pakanta-kanta pa sila.
May music aspect. Oh, that is such cool art! I love that.
Okay.
So may sariling music na nagawa in this game.
That's cool. That's
So, kailangan
Wait,
abangan
so
nila yan.
wait, is it K?
It's pitchfork.
Pitchfork! So maling spelling.
Perfect.
So medyo may pagka-rhythm game aspect din siya. I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Roguelike
music.
rhythm. Yep.
That is called roguelike rhythm game. Peach for perfect. May
Yes.
maraming tongue twister.
Kaya
Marami
pitchfork
tongue twister.
Parang ganon. So ito, so sa lahat na pinalabas natin, so ano yung parang naging catchy sa inyo doon? Alin doon? Parang ba na ano natin yun?
Siguro sa akin, I think would be the Metroidvania game, yung vampire game. I think in terms of how it looks like it's well developed and it catches my eye in terms of yung adventurous theme niya. And at the same time, siguro may pagka-bias din, I really love Metroidvania games. So that would be my pick, but that doesn't really negate yung 5 other games, which is very good games as well, I really think. And I think right now is the era of indie games now. So yun, that's my pick.
Kira?
Personally, bias aside, my personal pick is the one that we saw with the magic system with the symbols. What was the name?
Ancestors.
Mark of the
Mark of
ancestors. That's why kaya siya tawag Mark of the Ancestors. Kasi I love that because it feels like it's a good way to introduce people to Filipino culture as well. Like not just Filipino culture na parang lumpia, halo-halo, but like actual like cultural heritage and mythology.
Yes.
So yon.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me is actually the pitchfork yung
The
last na pina-reveal. It's because alam ko yung gameplay kasi since kasi nala parang reminds me from ZZZ for the arcade. Kasi yun. Tapos, of course, there's a storyline of this game. And may mga music na nagawa sila in this game actually. So, it's a survival rhythm game. And pwede ko siya narinig yung rhythm is in the gameplay. So, hopefully here in PGDX this July. So, I want to experience and you want to hear this gameplay. It's
So, ayun, guys, comment for yung mga
Yes. And syempre, mag-shoutout muna tayo sa ating mga comment section. Ang sabi ni Toti, itatry daw niya laruin ang Blood Breaker at Pasahero at Pitchfork Perfect. Ayan, kasi nakita nga nila. And syempre, meron din the Metroidvania game. Ayan, so...
Mukhang mabenta.
tama without indie. And dapat support local.
Support local! Yay!
Ayan. Ano pa ba? Marami pa. Marami tayo dyan.
Sepak you down. Oo, yeah. Honorable mention to Sepak you.
Sepak you.
Shout out to Alex.
Sepak you at Blood Breaker.
Shout
Parang
out.
ang dami may gusto sa Blood Breaker.
Oh, yes.
Parang
Just like, fun fact, it really was awarded as like most up and coming indie game last year. So very
that's
proud for the
why.
team. Yeah, I think hindi ako yung developer.
Isa lang sa mga bumuo.
So meron din the Vampire Survivors, ayan. Yun nga yung Vampire. Alam mo, parang natuwa din ako dun. Yung Filipino game, parang gusto ko rin yun. Kasi, yung mga mark nila, pwede mo rin ipatato.
Oo, di ba?
Kasi iba din pinapatato din yun eh, di ba? Ayan. So, syempre, sabi ni Royet, we'll try the other games. Yes, we have more than 100 indie gamer or game
At yun yung mga dapat nating
developers
abangan. So, kung ako sa inyo guys, mag-avail na kayo ng ticket. Huwag na kayo magpatumpik-tumpik pa. So,
Yes. paano pag gano'n lang ang ticket?
Iba.
Ganon. Ganinin nyo lang.
Ticket
So,
daw. 3 days yan guys. So,
oh my God.
pwede
At
yung atanan.
syempre,
3
marami
days.
tayong freebies na ipamimigay
Yun,
dyan sa mga
freebies.
booth. Kaya bisitahin nyo doon at ship. Kaya bili na kayo ng tickets. Hanggat maaari. Ngayon na. Ngayong after neto,
Oo.
magpa-reserve na kayo.
Huwag nating hintayin na magkaubusan tayo ng ticket, no?
Yes.
Yun.
Nangyari na yan. May sold out na, tapos kinabukasan na lang, ganyan. So, thank you again. So, baka naman bago tayo mawala or hindi naman mawala to end this segment, yes. Baka ulit, ano nyo naman?
Oo naman. Ano nyo na yung mga socials nyo?
Yes, baka naman.
Sige.
Ikaw lagi.
Ako lagi, no?
Lagi siya.
Siguro sa akin, aside from introducing my socials, I do have a message na lang din sa indie developers. I do have a challenge for you guys, If Sanfall Interactive, which is a team of 30 members, can develop a game that is a masterpiece, which is Clear Obscure Expedition 33, I'm pretty sure that Pinoy devs can do that too. Philippines have a very rich culture, lore, history that we can use. And makakamit din natin yung, kumbaga, success na hinahanap natin sa indie game ecosystem. And if you wanted to follow me as well, my ipa-plugin ko lang, no, is twitch.tv/Stratego Gaming and facebook.com/Stratego Gaming. Thank you, guys.
Grabe naman.
And if you love games and want to be part of the game development industry, there are so many more ways to get into the industry apart from programming, apart from art. You can voice act, you can do admin, may HR then. We have so many amazing game development companies locally as well that you can look into. You can look them up at GDAP or, IGG. We have so many, initiatives that really want to promote indie games as well. So if you ever wanted to make your game, now is the time to start because we have more accessibility than ever, especially thanks to PGDX. So yeah, thank you so much. And you can find me at KiraKiraCat on all social media platforms.
Ba't naman ako talaga yung last? So, Okay, so I'm gonna try some of the other games for join the PGTX. I will give you a support of everything. Of course, you can follow me on my socials and Facebook, KOG Gaming, Instagram and TikTok and Twitch, KOG Chaos PH. And of course, please of course support to our Team Ball for the upcoming Asian Games this coming September. So you can see the jersey here. So Team Pilipinas, isang sibol, ay isang ano? Hindi ko matalaga yung touch piece. Yan lang. So, please support to Team Ball for the upcoming Asian Games. Maraming mga MLBB, HOK, Pokemon Unite, and there's so much more. So, 6 esports na makakompete sa Asian Games this coming September. So, please support us.
Yun. Grabe naman. So, congratulations din sa mga developers natin behind the 5 features games. Every project shows the creativity, effort, and potential of the Philippine indie game community.
Yes, viewers, keep supporting ang local games and local game developers natin. At baka sa isa sa mga napapanood natin tonight ang maging next big indie game.
So, from reacting to the games in themselves, let's now talk about the big journey and the growth of indie game stars.
Our next game, eto na. A respected leader of the Philippine game development industry, currently served as the member of the Game Developers Association of the Philippines or GDAP.
So, he is also one of the co-founder of Co-ops, a game development studio known for creating games enjoyed by players across different markets.
Through his work, he continues to help strengthen the local game development community and creates opportunities for the Filipino developers.
So, it is our pleasure to welcome Mr. Solon Chen.
Mr. Solon! Hello, hello!
So,
Be back here again. This looks scary. Yeah. So yeah, it's good to be back here again. I think it's almost another year. Another PGDX is gonna start. So I think like this year is going to be a much bigger year. Like way much bigger than last
okay,
year.
Sir Solon, let's begin with the journey of the indie game stars. So, how did indie game stars begin? And what was the original vision behind it? What's the vision behind it?
So like Indie Game Star is really set out to help the local indie developers, because what happened is we noticed that when we were promoting the indie games, we find it very difficult to bring people out of the country. In the past, like if you're an indie game developer and then you want your game to be seen, you have to like go to like other game shows abroad. For example, like Tokyo Game Shows.
Yes.
Okay, go to G-Star Taipei Game Show or go to Singapore Gamescom. Okay, and those can be very expensive flight and hotel to get there for several days.
It's very
and
costly.
You also have to get the
Yeah.
tickets, etc. And then if you have to go to like Korea or Japan for those, you need translators.
Yes.
So mahirap yan, and then the cost is high also. And as GDAP, we try to help the developers as much as we can. So in the past, what we did is we talk to the developers and then they say, okay, what's your game? What's your slide? You pitch it to us. Okay, so we will learn how to pitch your game so that we can pitch it for you when we go there. So we are the ones who's representing the indies and pitching the games on behalf of the indie. But later on, we realized that it's not scalable. Because every time that we set a meeting with a publisher, we only have 30 minutes. I cannot pitch 100 games in 30 minutes.
Yes, tama.
And it's not going to be in detail. It's not going to be very useful. So yeah, in GDA, we realized that we have to change how we do it. And we realized that, yeah, other countries all have their conventions related to developers. So why not like we do it ourselves also? So that's why we created the Indie Game Star. So instead of flying you out, okay, trying to spend a lot of money just to pitch you,
convenient nga naman nito, lalo na dito makakatipid tayo. It saves a lot of money. So, next question is, how has IGS grown in terms of participating developers, submitted games, and audience interest?
Actually, it have been growing every year. The submissions have been growing every year. Recently, we were talking about having a Steam Fest. Okay, leak information, we are having a Steam Fest for PGDX. Okay, so you can actually check out the Steam Fest during the same time. Okay, and then actually wish list some of those games if you want to. So when I look back at the previous years of, because we're supposed to build like in 2023, 2014, 2025, each year's PGDX, I realized that the submission of all the games, like we started from like maybe less than 100 games, and then now to the point where like we need more people to go through every single game. Yeah, we have hundreds of submission. More than hundreds, several hundreds of submission actually. Yeah, that's how many games that's being submitted right now. And then obviously, like we can accommodate everyone. We can only pick the good games. Okay. And if your game didn't get picked, don't feel bad about it. You know why? Because one of the game that you saw earlier didn't get picked last year. But this year it got picked. It's there.
Oh.
Yeah, why is that? It's because most likely what happened last year is because the game wasn't at a level that is good enough to be shown. But the person did not give up. The developer didn't give up, continued to develop. So this year, when he resubmitted the game, it was much better. And that's why it's there. Yeah. So that's why it keeps on growing. And also, it's not just from the professionals. In fact, the games that we saw earlier, I think it's actually 6, not 5 games that we saw. Half of that are student games.
So they have still a chance to choose, right?
Yes. So no matter like you're young or old, there's always opportunities to make your dream come true as a indie game developers. Yeah. The student games were very nice to the point where when you look at it, you actually didn't know that the game is made by students. Yeah. But it's actually their capstone.
Yes. So I have another questions for you. So what changes have you noticed in the quality, creativity, and the diversity of the games created by Filipino indie developers?
Number one is there's definitely a increase in quality. Okay. For the simplest stat. Okay. In the past, when we look at like how many games were actually on the Steam, there were only like the very first year we only saw like 5 games.
5 games.
Yeah, that were good enough to be on the Steam. Yeah, but this year, at least 1/3 of the games are actually on the Steam. Yeah, so you can tell that the quality is improving and people are accepting the game. And also, there are improvement in technology also. In the past, at the very first 2 years, especially first year, like almost all the game are made using Unity engine. Very, very few other engines. But this year, there is a lot of Unreal Engine games and a lot of Godot games. And also some of them are even building their own engines. So the game is much more diverse in terms of genre also. Yeah, there were things that you don't see before, and now it's actually showing up. Yeah, so definitely there's more games and then better quality games. Yeah, which is actually good for us because when the publisher comes, they'll get to see and oh, we didn't know that Philippines has a lot of like good games. Maybe they will invite their friends, so more publishers would come.
Yes.
Yeah.
So next, what makes the Philippine indie game development community unique? So what it makes us unique?
What makes us unique?
Yes.
I think it's because part of it is, of course, we have our own culture. And in the past, we always say, like, long time ago, we always think like, oh, if you want to make a game, you cannot make it based on Philippine culture. Because walang market yan back then. Yeah.
Oh.
But now things have changed so much that the publisher specifically come here and say that I want something that's unique to your culture. Yeah, and that's where a lot of the indie actually fits in, because the big companies, they would not do that. It's usually a smaller company. But you know that it's getting more and more important. Like a lot of games, even AAA games, are incorporating Filipino characters, right? Recently there are announcements.
Yes.
Yeah, so definitely, and there's a game also recently announced that's actually inspired by Ompin, Chinatown in the Philippines. When we look at it, it was like, wait, I know that, right? Yeah, and then they did admit that yes, it was inspired by Philippines. So we are already here. Definitely, it's easier for us to make use of those elements into our game. Yeah.
Okay. So what are the biggest challenges local indie developers continues to face?
Well, I would say like for the past years or ever since the beginning, it's always the funding. Yeah, it's not easy to make indie games because you have to pay yourself, and then if you are working with a team, you have to pay for the team, and you actually don't have any income until the game is already out. If the game is not out yet, then you don't have an income. So think about it. If it takes you 2 years to make a game, then you will not have income for 2 years before the game comes out, so that you can start selling it.
Yes.
Yeah, so that continued to be a challenge, but that's also the reason why like GDev have been working very hard, doing different kinds of event, okay, so that we can get the publishers to come in and actually look at the indie games and then give opportunities and fund our indie games. So there are games that are funded by PGDX. For example, earlier we saw Bloodbreaker. Yeah, so that was one of a very successful case through the PGDX, IGS. They got publisher funding. Yeah, and then 2 months ago, I got called by another developer and told me that they also got an offer recently. Yeah, so definitely more and more games are getting funded, and these are just the two that I'm allowed to mention. There are more, but I cannot talk about it.
It's a secret first.
Yes, sometimes those of things have NDAs, so we don't talk about it. But yeah, it's definitely like getting better. Yeah, and GDev is there to help whenever the indie developers needed advice when it comes to their offer. Because sometimes we also want to protect our indie developers. There's always, people that are not so nice there in every industry, right? Yeah, it's not something about games. It's just that's just a reality. So we do help our indie friends check their offer and tell them that you might have to ask this question, you might have to ask this question, and this might be good, and this might not be fair for you. So you have to renegotiate with them, and then how do you renegotiate, etc. And that's why GDev have always been the advisory board of the IGG, the IGGPH. Yeah, so Indie Game Group Philippines. Yeah, and that's where almost all the indies are in. Okay, so GDev just serve as the advisors to help if they have any needs. Yeah.
But of course, many indie developers want to join us, right? As in, and then they're looking for the funds, but GDev is there to help them, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I have these questions. How does the IGS help the developers gain exposure, feedback, industries connections, and opportunities?
Okay, so number one is the ones that comes in to IGS that are being invited by GDev are not just publishers. Okay, some of them are platform owners, and also there are a lot of media, both local and international medias. Yeah, and there are studio heads or like higher managements or people with technical skills that they comes in also, so they would help give workshops and talks so that our indie developer can learn from some of the best that they have already done that in the past. Okay. Definitely this year it's the same thing. Yeah, we also have like 2 very big platforms that's coming in to give workshop. Okay, I cannot name them yet. Okay.
Secret.
Yeah,
So watch
big.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what role does GDAP play in supporting students, independent teams, and emerging studios?
Okay, so for students, usually GDAP work directly with the schools. So we help with the curriculum, okay, fixing up the curriculum, aside from working with Chet and Testa. Okay, so that's the ECS, the direct part to influence it. But of course, curriculum is just words. Okay, someone has to able to execute it. So we also help to teachers training. Okay, we have activities that just help train the teachers. And sometimes if we have people who are from the industry that wanted to do a little bit different, we will also refer them to school to teach. So these are practitioners, okay, who will able to teach. Yeah, so that's usually how we help students. And when they are in their capstone, GDAP usually are invited to check their capstone and give feedback during their proposal stage and during their final stage. So we take a look at their game. So that's part of the things that we help the students. In fact, I think like very first year, I remember Xbox asked one of the game to pitch to them, and that game is a student game.
Student game.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a student game. Yeah, so we talked to the students and their faculty and their chairperson and their dean, okay, and other industry stakeholders. Like, okay, we're gonna get together and then help you build the pitch deck so that you can pitch to Xbox. So that's how GDAP
Okay.
helps the students.
fair.
Yeah, and it's the same thing for developers, like I've mentioned earlier, right?
Yes.
We help them with the connections to the possible publisher funder, and also people who are already in the industry longer, they can share their experience or technical know-how. Yeah.
That's good. So, what advice can you give us for the aspiring developers who have a game idea but they are hesitant to begin with?
If you have a game idea, I think, but you are hesitant, the easiest way is just do it part-time. Okay, like for example, you have your daytime job, and then on your free time, you can start building your game. Because now a lot of the community and technology is available online. Okay, and it can also be like to some extent AI assisted. Okay, to help you know what you have to do, so that at least you have something that's very raw, but you can use that to show other people who might potentially want to join your team and work together with you.
Yes, tama.
That's why.
Yeah, that's a good for the GDAP. So good news
Yes.
for GDAP. So, what can developers and audience expect from Indie Game Star at PGDX 2026?
I think you really have to buy 3 days ticket, because
Yes.
more than 160
days.
games is kind of hard to go
More
through in
than,
one day.
oh my God, more than.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine how much time that we spend just going through every game just to pick the best 160 games.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot
Just
of us.
only one you can pick the game.
No,
No, there's-
There's 160 games that we picked for this year.
Okay.
Yeah, but like we have to spend a lot of time going through all the submissions. Yeah, imagine if we just spend 15 minutes to 30 minutes per game, and then you time that by 500. That's a lot. Yeah. So that's why we are really thinking about we need to expand more committees into the reviewing committee. Yeah.
So, what's your vision for the future of the Philippine indie game development community? Any vision for that?
Like I said in the past, I hope that we will reach to a point where we have at least 10 very successful indie titles every year. Okay, I would be lying, if I say that all the indie titles is gonna be very successful, right? That's just not realistic, right? But if there are 10 big ones every year, that's already very great. Because what happens is, if we have 10 big ones, the fund that they got would roll into new project, or would roll into helping other projects. Yeah, and their experience would also build upon what we have and share it with others, so that we will get better faster as a whole.
Yeah. So so lahat na pakinggan na natin. So thank you Sir Solon for your time and for your sharing your insights about the growth of indie game stars and the future of the Filipino developers.
Yeah, more to come. More to come.
Yes. So we are happy to have you here.
Yes,
So I
sir.
hope na natuto kayo and mas lumawak pa yung kaalaman nyo when it comes to indie game stars.
Yes. And syempre, thank you very much din sa ating mga naunang guests. Yan, sila Stratego. Ayun, pumapalakpak pa.
Ayun na. Yung mga nag-check sa likod. Grabe yun.
O, di ba? KOG Gaming! And syempre, ang ating friend na si Kerker Kat. Ayan. So, makikita din natin sila doon sa PGDX 2026.
Yes, hindi sila mawawala.
We're gonna see you there.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Of course.
Diba?
Yes.
I'll see you all there. Remember, you need 3 days to go through every game.
Yes, 3
Yes,
days.
kasi minsan hirap na hirap din ng isang araw lang. Kasi ang dami rin. More freebies. Like I said, more freebies. Matutuwa kayo.
Yes, saka
sa
iba't ibang
na
event
yun.
natin nun eh. May day 1, day 2, day 3, different
Yes.
games and competitions. So, before our giveaway, we
Ay,
want to
ano?
introduce Mosaic Live, the registration platform that winners will use before claiming their PGDX ticket voucher. So, I'm introducing Mosaic Live, guys.
Yes, so important reminder lang, winners must register through the Mosaic Live before they can claim and redeem their free PGDX one-day Expo ticket.
So, you have to visit the page, complete the required information, and make sure your details are correct.
So, register here. Ito na po ang https mosakda at cbzncorp.com/event/pgdx/register.
So again, registration is required. Hindi makiklaim ang voucher or free ticket without a complete Mosaic Live registration. So giveaway time na. This time, the first 10 qualified viewers will receive a
my
free
God.
PGDX
Eto na
one-day
ang
Expo
hinihintay nila.
ticket. Ito na hinihintay natin. Hindi lang 5, kundi 10 yung mananalo for today.
So, register through the official Mosaic Live. Ayan. Yan yung mga para makasali, di ba?
Ayan guys, nandito yung ating link. Guys, kung makikita nyo sa screen, ililink natin dito yung registration guys. 10 mauuna dito. I-PM lang sa ating page, guys.
Again, yes.
May
Ayan
mag-monitor
na.
sa page. 10 yung kailangan natin. Free one-day ticket. So, wag nyo kalimutan din i-share yung ating live and react. So, send nyo lang yung screenshot sa ating page. So, send yung screenshot na nakapag-register na kayo using your face.
Yan. So, nakikita nyo, hintayin namin dahil mamaya i-announce namin ang winners.
Ngayon, guys, we will wait for the 10 lucky winners, guys. Ibag-PM lang kayo ng page. I-PM nyo lang yung ating page. And
Yes.
then, just send the screenshot na nakapag-registered na kayo.
Magre-register ka ba? Guys,
You have
registered
tickets
na kayo.
eh.
So again 10 qualified and verified entries only. Kaya register na at react, share, public dapat. Okay? Kailan naka-public and screenshot. So isend nyo na ngayon.
Oo, sa
Hintayin
ating
namin yan
page.
for the 10 winners.
Yes,
Ayan.
'di ba? Hindi lang 5, biglang 10. Indie Game Star kasi ang dami kasing Indie Game Star eh. So, nangailangan tayo ng 10 winner for today.
Yan,
Saka
maghihintay
it's already
tayo.
our 4th week eh. So, ito yung ating last podcast ngayong buwan.
Yes. So habang hinihintay natin ang mga winners, sir, I would like to ask you of questions. Did you see all the games a while ago?
Yes.
Do you need some insight of them? Do you have a reaction of that game?
Yeah, like I said, half of those games that earlier were actually made by
Yes.
students. And one of them was actually from Naga City.
Wow, Naga
Yeah,
City.
one of the game is from Naga City. Yeah, and the other 2 is here in Manila.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for of course they mentioned about the Blood Breaker already. Actually, Blood Breaker, I think last year it won most anticipated game in GDAP's Game On Awards. So basically, it's Creative Awards 9, where we award the best games that were created for last year. Yeah, for the year. And this year is happening again. And this year we are actually gonna have it actually in IGS.
Okay.
So like in one venue. So we will be awarding some of the best games of the year in there.
Wow.
Okay.
We're so excited to
Yes.
find out who's going to win for that competition.
So for the again for the first 10 viewers who successful na makakakuha.
Yes.
Ayan.
So, kung yung mga hindi pa nakakapag-register o wala pa kayong ticket diyan, guys, screenshot nyo lang. Mag-register muna kayo sa Mosaic Live, then screenshot, then send sa page. So, kung hindi natin matatapos to today, pwede yan bukas. We will announce it tomorrow.
Yes, and please wait for the official message from the PGDX page containing your voucher, ticket code, or redemption instructions. So make sure not to use the same details submitted during the Mosaic Live registration.
So,
Ayan.
thank you sa tatlo nating KOL.
Yes.
Tapos
Again,
kay-
ayan sila, nandiyan pa rin.
Nandito
Si
pa rin, matatag
Stratego,
sila.
yes,
You know,
Si
naririnig
Stratego, si
natin sila.
Kira Kat, KOG Gaming, ayan. At syempre, si Sir Solon.
Yun.
Ayan.
Nice meeting you po pala.
So ayan, so continue supporting the indie game stars and the talented developers behind the original Filipino games.
So, register through Mosaic Live and get your PGDX tickets at tickets.pgdx.ph.
Yes, and again, maraming salamat or congratulations sa mapipiling mananalo ng 10 winners.
Pag kulang pa yan, mag-register ako mamaya.
Ako rin, magre-register. Sir, di ba
Sayang
yun
yung
to
one
register
day.
din, di ba?
Yes, sayang yung one day, guys. So, register na kayo sa Mosaic Live.
So again, see you at the PGDX 2026. Go forth and go on.
Yun!
Ayan. So thank you. Bye!